Step into a world frozen in the depths of the Pleistocene, where the air is sharp and every breath is a reminder of the raw, untamed nature around you. As you make your way through dense woodlands and sweeping plains, a formidable figure catches your eye. This immense predator is Smilodon, famed for its saber-like teeth and formidable strength. As the apex predator of its time, the Smilodon was a master hunter with an unmistakable presence. Join us as we journey through time, unveiling how this magnificent creature lived, hunted, and left a legacy of extravagant proportions. Our story of Smilodon begins in 1842 within the Lagoa Santa caves in Brazil. Here, Danish naturalist Peter Wilhelm Lund would discover partial skull fragments and teeth, including the specimen's most distinctive feature, its elongated flattened upper canines, far larger than those of modern cats. Recognizing these unique dental characteristics, Lund identified it as a new genus of cat, naming it Smilodon, meaning knife tooth in Greek. The quest to understand these ancient predators would later gain significant momentum at the turn of the 20th century, with the exploration of the La Brea tar pits in Los Angeles, California. In 1901, petroleum geologist William Warren Urquhart collected fossil bones from the site, bringing them to scientific attention. This led to the first major excavation in 1903, conducted by John C. Merriam of the University of California. Fascinatingly, these pits had preserved countless animals over millennia, with the species of Smilodon fatalis being among the most numerous and well preserved. The site yielded not only isolated bones, but even complete skeletons, providing an unprecedented opportunity to study these giant cats. Excavations throughout the Americas revealed Smilodon's extensive range and adaptability, with the largest species of Smilodon populator found in the Argentine Pampas. The latter half of the 20th century saw Smilodon research enter a new era. Comparative studies with modern felids and other prehistoric predators provided fresh insights into the creature's behavior, social structure, and ecological role. Analysis of healed bone structures and breaks suggests that Smilodon may have been more social than previously thought. Studies of its bite force, muscular mass, and limb proportions provided new theories about their predation strategies. Meanwhile, examinations of tooth wear and breakage patterns began to uncover their dire and role in the Pleistocene ecosystems. Then, technological advancements in the late 20th and early 21st centuries revolutionized the field, such as computerized tomography scans, enabling the creation of detailed 3D models, uncovering Smilodon's biomechanics and predatory capabilities. As new fossils are discovered and new technologies emerge, our picture of the saber-tooth and its world continues to evolve. This unique genus of felids was a marvel of evolutionary adaptation, a perfect predator of the Pleistocene epoch. Smilodon's most distinctive feature was the elongated upper canines that are its namesake. In the largest species, Populator, these massive fangs could grow up to 11 inches, 28 centimeters in length. These saber-like teeth were not only long, but also flattened and finely serrated, ideal for slicing through the flesh of its prey with precision and efficiency. The physical build of Smilodon was robust and muscular, a stark contrast to the sleek and agile forms of modern big cats like lions and tigers. The saber-toothed stocky frame was supported by powerful limbs, particularly its forelimbs, which were equipped with retractable claws. There were 3 known species of Smilodon, each exhibiting unique characteristics and adaptations. Gratulus, the smallest of the 3, weighed between 120 and 220 pounds, and had a more slender build, making it more agile than its cousins. Fatalis, the most commonly found species, ranged between 350 and 620 pounds, and possessed a more robust frame. The largest and most famous of the species, Populator, weighed 770 to 1,370 pounds, with some estimates suggesting a top limit of 2,116 pounds, 960 kilos. As for the skull, it was adapted to accommodate the large teeth, with a wider gape than that of modern felines, and recent studies suggesting that Fatalis could open its jaws to an astonishing 120 degrees. This wide gape, along with its robust lower jaw, provided the leverage and strength needed to pierce through thick hides and flesh. Perhaps surprisingly, though, relative to its size, Smilodon's bite force was not as powerful as many modern big cats. While traditionally thought to be a pure ambush predator, recent studies suggest that these cats may have been capable of short chases. Its powerful limbs allowed it to wrestle large prey to the ground, using its weight and muscles to overcome even the most formidable opponents. Once subdued, Smilodon would deliver a precise, lethal bite to the throat, using its saber-like canines to sever vital arteries and windpipes. As a feline, these sabre-toothed species had acute sensory abilities, including excellent vision, particularly in low-light conditions, which would have been advantageous during dawn and dusk, both prime hunting times for many predators. Likewise, its sense of smell was also likely highly developed, allowing it to detect prey from a distance and track it effectively, a crucial requirement for dominating its habitat. The reign of these iconic cats spanned the entire Pleistocene epoch and slightly beyond, thriving between 2.5 million to approximately 10,000 years ago. Despite the dramatic climate fluctuations of this era, these remarkable predators endured, roaming the diverse landscapes of North and South America. Their fossil record tells a compelling story of extraordinary adaptability and survival, making them one of the most resilient species of their time. The three distinct species of Smilodon carved out their niches across the American continent. Gratulus, the earliest and most nimble, inhabited northeastern America. Fatalis spread across North and Central America, while the largest of them all, Populator, dominated varied terrains of South America. In the northern parts of the continent, these cats navigated through temperate forests, open woodlands, grasslands, and tundra. The landscape was in constant flux, shaped by the rhythmic advance and retreat of massive ice sheets. To the south, these fearsome animals reigned over the vast pampas, dense forests, and wetlands. Across their entire range, Smilodon preyed on an impressive array of large herbivores. Their menu included bison, horses, and even larger game like mammoths, ground sloths, and mastodons, though the heavily armoured glyptodonts of South America may have proved more of a challenge. Perhaps the most intriguing aspect of Smilodon's life remains shrouded in mystery: its social structure. The discovery of multiple Smilodon skeletons clustered together at sites like La Brea has ignited fierce scientific debate. Some researchers interpret these groupings as evidence of pack behaviour, painting a picture of Smilodon hunting in coordinated teams to bring down large prey. This theory gains further support from studies of healed injuries in Smilodon bones, suggesting that these cats could survive wounds that would usually prove fatal to solitary predators. However, other scientists urge caution in this interpretation. They argue that the congregation of Smilodon remains could simply be the result of multiple individuals being drawn to the same trapped prey, only to become victims themselves. The social lives of these extinct predators, then, remains a subject of ongoing research and lively scientific discussion. What is clear is that Smilodon's story is far from fully told, though it has, sadly, reached its end. The extinction of these famous felids marks a pivotal chapter in Earth's history. They vanished around 10,000 years ago as part of the broader lake quaternary extinction event that saw the disappearance of many large mammals across the globe. As the last ice age waned, Earth experienced dramatic climate shifts. Warming temperatures led to retreating ice sheets, triggering a cascade of environmental changes which profoundly impacted the habitats and ecosystems that Smilodon relied upon. Landscapes transformed rapidly, with tundra yielding to boreal forests and fluctuations in grassland coverage. These swift alterations disrupted Smilodon's prey population and hunting patterns, challenging the predator to adapt quickly to their changing world. Species like mammoths and mastodons, which had been key prey, were also moving towards extinction. This flux in prey availability strained Smilodon populations, forcing them to abandon favoured hunting grounds to compete with other large carnivores, such as dire wolves and American lions. Concurrent with these environmental changes, human populations were expanding across the Americas. While the extent of human impact on the early environment was likely limited compared to later periods, even small-scale alterations could have had significant consequences. Humans, with their advancing hunting techniques and tool use, potentially competed with Smilodon for prey. The use of projectile weapons and coordinated strategies would have almost certainly have given humans an advantage in targeting the same large herbivores that the giant cat relied upon. A compounding issue might have been Smilodon's own biology. Like many large predators, they likely had a relatively slow reproductive rate, investing significant time and resources into raising a few offspring. This characteristic, while advantageous in stable environments, could have hindered their ability to recover from population losses. The specialized hunting adaptations of Smilodon, such as its iconic saber teeth, may have also limited its flexibility in the face of changing prey availability. Despite their previously demonstrated adaptability and hunting prowess, Smilodon ultimately could not survive the profound environmental shifts of the late Pleistocene. From its reign as a top predator to its eventual extinction, Smilodon remains a captivating chapter in Earth's prehistoric narrative. As paleontologists continue to unearth more fossils and employ advanced analytical techniques, our understanding of the saber-toothed cat deepens, offering an evolving glimpse into the dynamic and often unpredictable nature of life's journey on Earth. Thanks for joining me, my fellow apes, on this expedition into the extinct. If this glimpse into bygone biodiversity intrigued you, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell as we continue to explore more of the fascinating world that once was.